All right, assholes. Just got back from the Spider-Man pre-release. Check it out. I won this in a raffle. A Miles Morales 3D printed mask helmet thing. Barely fits my face, but the kids love it. Anyways, here we are. Play booster crack pack of Spider-Man. Yeah. Let's go. Needless to say, I won 2 matches out of 3. The one I lost, I was not happy about. Stupid nerd family. Oh yeah, my phone stopped recording in the middle, so this is why it's like this is a crack pack for this. I haven't changed anything. Don't adjust your screens. Here we go. First, we got Spectacular Tactics. 1 and a white. Instant. Choose 1. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. It gains hexproof until end of turn. Destroy target creature with a power 4 or greater. White. Very good removal. Next, we got Subway Train. 2. Artifact Vehicle. 3/1. When this vehicle enters, you may pay a green. If you do, search your library for a basic land, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle. Next up, we got Daily Bugle Reporters. 3 and a white. 2/3 creature, human citizen. When this creature enters, choose 1. Puff Piece. Put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. Investigate Journalism. Return target creature card with a mana value of 2 or less from your graveyard to your hand. Next, we got Angry Rabble. 1 and a red. Human Citizen. 2/2. Trample. When you cast a spell with a mana value of 4 or greater, this card deals 1 damage to each opponent. We were playing Two-Headed Giant, so this was fantastic to have. I never got to take advantage. Oh no, I did when I brought in Venom and Rhino. Deal 1 damage to each opponent. Next is Beetle Legacy Criminal. 3 and a blue. 3/3 legendary creature, human rogue villain, flying. Pay 1 and a blue. Exile this card from your graveyard. Put 1/1 counter on target creature. It gains flying until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Merciless Enforcer. This one I used. 1 and a black. Human mercenary villain. 2/1 with lifelink. 3 and a black. This creature does 1 damage to each opponent. Spiderbot. 2. Artifact creature. Spider Robot Scout with reach. 2/1. When this creature enters, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, and put it on top of your... On top? Shuffle the deck and put it on top. Oof, words, right? Next, Aunt May, which I'm kind of happy to have. I didn't get it in my pre-release, but I'm happy to have that now. 1 white. 0/2. Whenever another creature you control enters, you gain 1 life. If it's a spider, put a 1/1 counter on it. There was actually a card that had modular, but it didn't call it that. This one I used as well. Prison Break. 4 and a black. Return target creature from your graveyard. I brought back the Scorpion, which was a 3/3 with Death Touch, and then put an additional 1/1 counter on it. Mayhem. If this card was in my graveyard, if I had discarded this card this turn, I could pay 1 mana less. Robotics Mastery. 4 and a blue. Enchantment Aura. Flash. Enchant creature. When this aura enters, create 2 1/1 colorless robot artifact creature tokens with flying. Enchant creature gets +2/+2. Rent is Due. 1 white. Oh my god, this is a rare. Enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, you may tap 2 untapped creatures and or treasure you control. If you do, draw a card. Otherwise, sacrifice this enchantment. Oscorp Industries. This land enters tapped. When this land enters from the graveyard, you lose 2 life. tap, and you get either blue, black, or red. Mayhem. You may play this card from the graveyard if you discarded it this turn. School Days. 3 and 2 blues. Instant. Choose one. Do homework. Draw 3 cards. Fight crime. Counter target spell. Draw a card. Sinister Hideout. This land enters tap. Tap for either blue or a black. Tap 4. Tap this. Surveil 1. Surveil 1. And of course, the token, artifact, creature, robot, flying, 1/1, or food in a hot dog. This set was different. I mean, not because it's Spider-Man and all this stuff. I mean, it played different. I had Eddie Brock / Venom Lethal Protector. So Eddie Brock enters, which I thought was weird. This is a mythic rare. This is my promo card, actually. When Eddie Brock enters, return target creature card with mana value 1 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Fuck, I haven't. Okay. So I guess I could return a land. 3 and black, red, and green. And you can transform Eddie Brock into Venom. And Venom is trample, haste, 5/5. And if you do damage, if I attack, I may sacrifice a creature. If I sacrifice a creature, I get to draw X cards. And I can then put into play any card from those cards that cost X or less, where X is the mana value of the sacrificed creature. I think I might have used that once, and it did not help. For a Spider-Man themed thing, it was great. They really did a lot of work. They did their homework. A few things I would have changed. I would have definitely had the Punisher, since he started in Spider-Man instead of like another Spider-Punk. God, nobody cares. Or Spider-Man or UK Spider-Man or all this other nonsense. Or Silk. Oh my God, Silk. Who gives a shit about Silk? First of all, from what I gathered from all walks of life, there is not too many people, and I really mean not too many people, that cross over in geekdoms. You got guys that love manga, they don't read graphic novels, and they probably don't play Magic. You got guys who play Magic, maybe read manga, but definitely don't read comic books or whatever. You got dudes that read comic books, definitely don't read manga, definitely don't play Magic. So, this set was weird. The details that they had and the little stupid mechanics, nothing really amazing. There was one. I mean, Mayhem was something that comes up a lot. Okay, web slinging. You may cast a spell for less if you also return a tapped creature you control. Oh wait, sorry. If you also return a tapped creature you control to its owner's hand. So it's basically like a weird ninjutsu. Right, that's web slinging. Next, you got I'll find it. Mayhem. I mean, I know I had it in a few cards. Yeah, Mayhem. So you pay usually 1 less, and you can cast it from the graveyard if you discarded it. So there's other cards that will make you discard a card. So now, when you discard a card, there's not really a penalty because you could pay 1 less. But I mean, if you're paying the mana to discard a card just so you could play this thing, then why not just play this thing instead of play that card that made you discard a card? Unless it was some kind of like ability that happens, or a leaving battlefield thing, or enter a battlefield thing, in which case then okay, that's fine. But like a saga. There was a saga where you discard a card. If you don't, you lose 3 health, which is great because everybody had to. So the other guys had to discard a card. So you want that. Either way, it helps you because they discard a card or they lose health. So if it's not a card that has Mayhem, then even better. So I guess a quick recap about the Two-Headed Giant pre-release. So my son, who I usually do this with, had a hockey tryouts to make either B or C, which I'm kind of disappointed. I mean, he really does play defense properly, but I'm not going to get into that. So he got to play at least got to build a deck and play a game, and we won our first game against these dudes that were in their 20s. We were 4 groups or 4 teams. So we each got to play each other once. Hang on, were we 4? Me, my group, my friend's group, that annoying... Yeah, we were 4. Wow, yeah. Yeah, we each got to play each other once. That was cool. Yeah. If the fourth group didn't show up, then we get 1 win. And the way it works is that the way we bought it was you win 2 packs per win. So it's a little bit more expensive, but I bought it when it was on sale, so it didn't cost me much. So we won 2 games, so we got 4 packs each. So that's 8 packs for the group or my team. My friends that came didn't win once, and I felt bad, so I gave him and his son each a pack. And I won the raffle for the Miles Morales helmet? Mask? Anyways, we won the first game. It was like by luck. The one guy was top decking and just had mana. The other guy had to carry his team. Like, one dude had no creatures. The other one had some. I brought in Venom as right away as Venom. I had ramping. I took 3 colors. So black, green, and red. No. Black, green. Yeah, black, green, and red. And I had barely any red. No red cards came up outside of like Venom and Rhino. Rhino was a huge beast. It was 6/7, trample, and some other gobbledygook. It was kind of nice to bring him in. I brought him in. Him and Venom I had in each game. The second game we were against this family, this dude and his kid, and like last time when we were at the Two-Headed Giant, they lost all their games, and they're really slow. And the kid is like clearly gifted in terms of like logic, because he was doing things that his dad, who clearly is a Magic fan, couldn't even think. And like I said, last time we went against them, they would have won if they'd just been more aggressive. And this time they were more aggressive and they won. But like, that's it, man. I'm throwing down. It's going to be our rubber match next time, and we're going to fuck their shit up. Goddamn assholes. They were super grateful. And then the raffle for the helmet came up, and I'm like, oh, hey, look. There it is. And I won. My name came up across the top. I had a great, huge lead. It was this duck race thing, and I was like, yeah. But that was weird. It was just three people. I don't know, 4 groups. So 3 other groups other than myself. And I also got my cards that I got for my... what do you call it? For my Unfinity Commander deck. Yeah. So anyways... I'm going to see if I can put up a list of all the cards that I use in my deck. It'll be in the description. If it's not there, sue me. I must have been busy doing something else. And here I'll flash the price, so you can see how much all the cards were worth as of today, the 22nd of September. So peace off, bitches.